Hey everyone, this is Bob Bird with Bird Family Insulation. Thanks for watching. Today I want to teach you one question that when you ask this particular question, it will do a couple of things for you. Number one, it'll set you apart completely from all the other contractors that your homeowner is interviewing, and set you apart. In other words, the last thing you want to be is invisible in the pack, lost in the pack of all the other quotes. You've got to stand out. You've got to be unique. You've got to have a unique selling proposition. You've got to give exceptional value if you want to sell. The second thing it'll do, it will elevate or raise the satisfaction level that your homeowner, your client, has with your services. All right? Now, this is a huge advantage. I just used this question this week, bouncing around in this 1-ton dually, but I just asked this question this week, and it provided those exact results. All right, here's the question. The question is this: what rooms or areas on this floor or in your house are most uncomfortable to you? That's it. What rooms are most uncomfortable for you on this level or in the house, depending on where you're at in the house and in the conversation. Now, I use that on my virtual appointments over the phone. I also, once I get out to the site visit, in other words, I've already pre-sold the job and I'm on the site visit. Remember, I don't do any free in-home evaluations. So once I'm in the house for the site evaluation, like say for instance yesterday, he took me upstairs. It's a multi-story home. I walked upstairs. I get up there and we're talking for a minute, and before I disappeared up the ladder into the attic, I stopped for a moment and I said, "John, what rooms up here are most uncomfortable for you guys, for your family?" And he said, "My office and my daughter's room." He said, "It's an inferno." I said, "Do you mind showing me around?" So he showed me the two rooms. I said, "Okay, when I'm in the attic, I'm going to take a look and see if there's something that stands out to me in the way of why this would be an issue." I already had an idea what I would find. Let me tell you what I found. I found I could manipulate the airflow, improve the airflow in the supply duct going to his office. I also found a hollow wall that was allowing the hot, humid air in the attic to sink down into the wall between his office and the room adjacent to him, and I sealed that. I said, "We'll seal this." Also, the pull-down attic stair was in his office. So there's your attic, your insulated and airtight attic stair cozy. So those three things right there are going to go the second mile in getting his office more comfortable for him. The daughter's bedroom was positioned over the garage. So when I looked at that and looked at the garage, I said, "Do you know we could improve the insulation in the floor system of this room using our drill and fill technique?" He said, "I've never heard of that." Well, in fact, it was his wife who found our company through the Google search and so on. He had not seen our website. And so I talked to him about that, and he had no idea that such a service existed, a drill and fill, where we could improve the thermal boundary between the garage and the bedroom above it. Now that added about $2,500 to the proposal, to his job, but he was elated. He was excited. And today the men did the work. So on the property, his satisfaction level increased dramatically because his office gets more comfortable. His daughter's bedroom gets more comfortable, along with the entire upstairs of the house, because we did a bump up upstairs to R50 with our cellulose. Everybody's happy. We get a bigger invoice. That's exciting. That's always exciting. And just as importantly, it separates us from all the other contractors. All right? And it shows that we care about the solution to their problem. What good is it to be a commodity, to be a product-driven company? The last thing you want to be as a home performance contractor is just somebody that sells a warehouse full of products. You've got to ask the open-ended questions, and you got to listen to the answers and follow up with even more questions. And show your homeowner that they are your client, not your customer. Remember, the definition of a client is someone who comes under the care and protection of another. And so you have got to have these types of questions and conversations with your homeowner. If they don't have time for these types of questions, chances are you're not a good fit for them. They could go find somebody who is selling off of, Craigslist or Marketplace or something like that. But I hope this has helped. It certainly is something that we've been practicing for 20 years, and I just take it for granted. It's just how we do business. It's a culture in our company, and including the men that go out and do the work. They ask open-ended questions the entire time they're out there. And it's all about listening to your homeowner and giving them the type of service that will satisfy the goals that they've got for this investment they're making. All right, I can be wordy. I've said enough. I hope this has been encouraging to you. Hope all of you enjoy a blessed day and you see and hear the Lord at work around you. This is Bob Bird from Bird Family Insulation. Man, you guys go have a productive day today. Bye now.